Friends, followers, partners, friends of friends. So good to be here with you. I'm Margaret Brown, and I am part of the communications team here at NAWBOHQ, and I am here with the amazing Janie Stubblefield. Hi, Janie.
Hi, Margaret. Thank you so much for the invitation to join you today.
You're so welcome. Thank you for taking me up on it. It's so great for it's just nice for people to see all the different faces of NAWBO. And there's, like I talked about on Monday, we actually went live with Elle and Gina Hitchens. And I just said there's so many ways to serve here at NAWBO, so many ways to get involved. And so you're just in a totally different area. Well, actually, you and Gina serve together.
We do. We're both on the President's Assembly Steering Committee.
Yes, excellent. So with that, tell us a little bit about yourself, your business, how long you've been a NAWBO member, whatever you'd like to share.
Oh, thank you. So I am a licensed professional counselor and board approved supervisor. So I'm in the mental health world in Texas. And I own a private mental health counseling practice called NAWBO Counseling. Pre-COVID, we had 3 offerings. We have a brick and mortar office. Pre-COVID, we offered home visits and then also telehealth. So NAWBO Counseling has actually offered telehealth for more than 8 years. And so when COVID, kind of set our world on fire, thankfully, we were able to continue serving all of our clients. We had no disruption of service for any of our clients at that time. We're able just to transition everybody to that telehealth platform. So there was continuity of care. Since then, telehealth has become kind of the new normal in the mental health field. We want to make sure that we are continuing to get the word out that there is help, because whether it be COVID or even just personal things in your life, loss, if you've, so many of us have suffered loss recently, or conflict in relationships, or stress because of work or the world around you, you're going to need some support, and there is help in the mental health realm so that you can find that professional support who can help you through what very often are some of the most difficult times in your life. And so NAWBO Counseling's here. There are other qualified mental health professionals out there, and I would just say, if you're wondering, hey, maybe I should think about talking to somebody, just pick up the phone, call, and find that resource that will help you through whatever it is that you're facing today.
Yeah, you're making me think about just a different bracket that women business owners fall under. And it's not just, it's like, yes, you have your work issues, but it's like, and the entire company rests on your shoulders. And so during these times, it's great, to have those resources. So thank you for sharing. And I often see you and talk to you, and I'm always just really always inspired by you. You always have such great energy, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you and your leadership and the energy that you bring to NAWBO. So tell us about your chapter and your chapter leadership, and then where you are now.
So I am physically in Dallas-Fort Worth, and I'm a part of the Dallas-Fort Worth chapter. Hello, all my DFW sisters. And we have an incredibly strong leadership here in Dallas-Fort Worth, and have for many, many years. All of those past leaders that have brought us to the place where we are now. Our current president, her name is Victoria Stevenson. She is so dynamic and has a very strong board. Actually was on a call with one of her board members earlier this morning as we're planning some advocacy conversations here in the DFW area. And Dallas-Fort Worth is it's on fire in a good way, in a motivating, looking through the refining fires, if you will, of helping business owners, women business owners, to look for those opportunities, whether it be, connecting with, procurement types of activities,
Oh, yeah.
or even just finding resources to help you to that next step, whatever your next step is. And that's one of the things I love about NAWBO is you don't have to be at a certain level to come in and find out a resource for you. There's a next step for every single women business owner. So if you are, hey, day one, starting out and I don't know what to do, join NAWBO. There's going to be hey, here's the next step for you. Or if you're a multi-million dollar, multi-location corporation and you need to have a community of like-minded women, there's a place for you here too, where you can kind of link arms and somebody can say, hey, well, here's a next step for you.
I'm quoting you on that. There is a next step for you at NAWBO at any stage of business. I'm in marketing, so I'm always looking for the zingers. That's awesome, Janie. I love that. I mean, the procurement is like next level, I feel like, for small business, getting certified, doing business with those larger entities. And I'm just so glad to hear that. And then now you serve on the PASC.
I do.
Which you have a presence all over the country.
Yes. The President's Assembly Steering Committee is a committee of past chapter presidents. And so all the women on the team have served in that chapter president role. And so they've walked that journey and they are now in a mentor role for our current presidents. And so each of the members of the PASC has like 3 to 4 chapters that they're mentoring and supporting and, kind of coming alongside those chapter presidents to be that encouragement and that support for them as they're on their presidency journey. And so we're all very honored to be able to give back to the organization kind of at that next level, and want everyone out there who, if you're not in chapter leadership yet and you're wondering, maybe someday, yes, step up. We need you. If you're currently in chapter leadership and you're like, well, what's, where do I go afterwards? There are so many committees at the national level that need volunteers to come and be a part of all of those committees, just to carry the national organization forward. And that's, as each of us steps up to the plate to serve in those leadership roles, that makes our organization that much better for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And as the national level, as that level expands, it only creates more opportunities for the individual chapters and cities. And so, because I know I've talked to many people who said, I can't attend monthly meetings. My job does not allow it. But I like being a part of this national voice. And so it's a big deal. So we're in a membership drive right now. And so that's something to think about, is reminding people that this is a national organization with a local experience. And we were already doing programming online, and then we just totally expanded once we were in the COVID world. And so, which brings me to my next point, and that's WBC. Janie, how many WBCs have you attended? This is the Women's Business Conference, for those of you who don't know the lingo yet.
So I started my business in 2012, and it took me just under a year to find NAWBO. So I joined NAWBO in 2013, and my first WBC was in 2013 in Indianapolis. Shout out to Indianapolis. And I have been at every WBC since then. And Absolutely. So, you asked me to share a favorite WBC moment. Well, I don't know that I could pick one, but what I've decided to share is how the WBC changed my business. And so in 2013, brand new NAWBO member, I went to my first WBC, and my first workshop on day one of the Women's Business Conference was the one-page business plan. So I was a new business owner, and let me give you a little background. So my training's in counseling and mental health. And that's what all my classes were about mental health. Every book I ever read was how do you help people? And I never took a business class. I don't have a business degree. And so I hung out my little shingle to go into business. I didn't know what I was doing. And my first workshop on day one of my first WBC was a one-page business plan. I walked in as a solopreneur, really, struggling, not knowing too much about what I was actually doing. And I walked out of that hour and a half workshop with a business plan in my hands of what I was going to go do. And I did it. I left the WBC and I started a group practice from that workshop, really kind of looking at, okay, what does it mean to be in business? And how do I shift from, I love helping people, and that's what my company is about. But if my company isn't able to, bring in revenue and stay open, I can't help people. And so we're in business to stay in business. And sometimes we have to look at some of the logistics of what it means to be in business and stay in business. And so that's what the WBC did for me that first day. And wow, I would encourage everyone out there, if you're like, oh, do I have time for this? Can I put, something else in my schedule? Make the time. This is where we shift from being in our business and working on our business. And the WBC and the workshops that are available there will help you to work on your business so that you can transition from where you are to whatever your next step is. And your journey. So
yes, that's amazing, Janie. I love it. And I know you've had a lot of fun because I've been by your side during that fun. We have fun, we learn. It's just so amazing to have this incredible support system. And it's very difficult to put into words what we have here at NAWBO. So thank you so much for sharing that. I just want to bring everyone's attention to the links that I have inside of the caption here. And that is a link to learn more, register for NAWBO WBC. So it's usually in person, and it jumps from city to city. So we all get to travel a new city generally every single year. That's really exciting. But of course, last year we went to virtual. And this year we have also, we are staying virtual. And I will tell you that our conference is an elevated virtual experience. You will have a time to connect. You will receive a swag bag. You will learn. We will have our keynotes, all from the comfort of your office or your home. I would say that attending WBC is like a $2,500 total cost, depending on, if you like to fly first class, then you might have a little bit of a higher expense, but an average with your ticket, your hotel, food, airfare. Okay. Here you are paying $195 to attend and still connect with everyone. And right now, we want people to be there. We want people to get the content that we are putting together. So this is a very thoughtfully curated conference for women business owners. So when you register, you are going to be given a gift of a registration to give to someone. So now you can actually give this to someone who maybe doesn't know about NAWBO or is new to business. So this is an awesome opportunity with a give back. So all of the details are inside the caption. And that's it for today. Janie, thank you so much.
Bye, Margaret.
All righty. Bye, everyone. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. And if you need to get in touch with Janie and anything she's talked about, please message here and I will connect the two of you. Yes, Alicia Hodges says, invest in continuing your business education. Beautiful, Alicia. Excellent way to end today's live. Thanks, everyone.